Yes, it is an elusive Ginge Thursday stream since my schedule changed. Hello. Hello. Hi, Dwebin. Hi, Scarlett. Uh, hello. Oh my god, stop it. Thank you. I have a Mountain Dew. I have a water. I am dressed for the games today with everything except my shoes because I'm not wearing my boots right now. The weather, dress for success. Oh my god, I'm wearing my Ghostly Gangsters Saints shirt. My um and my favorite hat. Yeah, it is. Isn't it, Dwevin? Um I got my cargo pants on. Uh I got to get some stuff ready for the games. Um like I got to get my yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that. I had to grab I got my camera case and the lens I'll be using today. So I'm gathering my supplies. I'm gonna be clearing my cards. Um so y'all are gonna do some prep time with me. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Thanks to some amazing words from a good friend. Um, I've been given the motivation. Hi, Zane. Thank you. Enjoy your lurk. Um, yeah, I've been motivated to say fuck it and not let some of the shitty things going on in my life and in my day uh stop me from chilling with you guys. Um I talked about it a tiny bit yesterday. Um you might have to. So let me talk about what I'm allowed to talk about. You'll have to swing low because yeah, he's a little Napoleon complex motherfucker. Um so when I was at training, no, I want to talk about it. I do. Um because it has impacted me quite a bit, and it's something going on that I feel comfortable talking about. So, the GM at the store that I work at, he's not my direct boss. Like he has no control or bearings over anything that I have that I do, none of it. But um he's been making my life and some other people's lives a living hell. One of my one of my work girlies, she's actually taken a leave of absence because of him. She's trying to transfer stores, trying to get away. People have transferred and left this location because of this GM. Our old GM, who I love dearly, like, he is amazing. I have no problems, qualms with him at all. Um, but he got promoted. Um, he um he came in with good intentions. There's always turnover when leadership changes. There's always that kind of stuff. This is not just that. This is extreme. Um he has uh, he has triggered me to a point where I almost physically hurt him. So, SA survivor, y'all know this. Y'all don't, you know, y'all offer only the best support. I have an L-shaped like stand in my workspace, and I stand against one side of it on the inside fairly often. He has forced me into the corner of that space and stood close enough that I can feel his breath, which has resulted in me almost assaulting him because I'm triggered. Yeah. So I called HR on Monday. I'll get to that. He's also asked such personal questions. And y'all know me, I'm an open fucking book. I'll tell you anything. You ask me a question, I'm gonna tell you. I mean, hell, we had someone asking the other day when I figured out that I was part of the queer community. I'll fucking tell that story. I'll say that shit. I don't give a fuck. Um, Personal questions that made me so uncomfortable. And then comparing our lives. Um, Give me a second. If somebody needs something, they'll just leave me a voicemail. It's fine. He also has been trying to make myself and a bunch of people work off the clock. So do all this work prep stuff before we punch in. When that work prep stuff is actually work duties. He also has revoked uniforms from a couple new people because they're not out of training. When they signed their papers to start this job, they signed a uniform policy that once they're given their uniform, they will wear it. There's nothing in our uniform policy that says, you earn your uniform. All this shit. So I'm beyond frustrated. I also have told them, because I've worked for this company for a very long time. I know, I mean, I was a leader for this company. I was a supervisor. I know a lot of shit. I told them that they lost the privilege of me wearing a radio. Because they could not stop asking me to do things that were against my contract. Because the kind of role that I have, my wage is paid to the company that I work for.
He's an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Mita. So the company that I represent in the store pays the company that I like work for, pays them money, for the partnership for me to be there. So my entire job is to just sell that one company's product. Oh, Mita, we're just talking about what's been stressing me out lately. Oh, I see that my chat's not showing up on screen. Let me try to fix that real quick. Hold on. So it's good stuff disconnected. Let me just close this and reopen it. So that felt really, really good. So I go to that training that kept me away from stream for a week, right? I go to said training, and the very first night of everything, I tell my boss, hey, we need to connect at some point. I need to talk to you about what's going on. And so we find some time in the evening. We go and we talk. And I start kind of venting everything out. And that's when I realized how significant this actually was. Also, there is a position that you can get where you're a blue shirt or you're a regular sales associate. And then you can get additional responsibilities to train to leadership. And when you work those leadership hours while you're training for leadership, it's supposed to be like a stepping stone to leadership. Like we're helping you along this path. You're supposed to get a pay differential to for all those leadership hours you worked. Since the current GM took over, none of those people have received their pay differential, and they're making people like who are in the same kind of program that I'm in this leadership program when they're not allowed to be. So I'm explaining all this to my direct manager who knows this GM. And we're talking, and he goes, okay, so there's one of two ways that we proceed from here. You report on your own, or I report for you. And I talked about being uncomfortable reporting on my own because of retaliation, because he's already retaliated against people who stand up to him. And I mentioned a couple other names that my manager knows. And I said, let me talk to them. So training week goes by. I'm exhausted. I've been running doing this thing. Depends, Mita, on how HR handles this. But also, yeah, no, I'm beyond pissed off. So I start talking to a couple different people. I catch up with my girl who's on her leave of absence. And they're like, talk to this person, talk to this person, talk to this person. I had 15 names of people to talk to, of people I needed to either get anonymous statements from, or people who wanted to report themselves, like on their own, or like they've been scared. So I start collecting everything. It no longer became about me being scared to report because of retaliation I feared. it went from that to I'm going to be leaving the store eventually. However, if I can make the experience better for these people, then I will. I'll do it. I'll take the risk. I'll do it. Fuck it. So I started talking to everybody. Um, and because I've been in leadership and I've dealt with HR at this company many, many times, HR is there to protect the liability of the company, but they're also there to, protect employees, but the priority is the company. And I get that. And policy and SOP. So I talked to everybody and I said, listen, these are the things that HR can action on. But while you're telling them these things, make sure you throw in everything else building your case. A bunch of people wanted to report anonymously. A bunch of people were too afraid to report. Yeah, that's why I made sure that the chat was working. Um, I forgot that the chat wasn't working, so I fixed it. Um, but yeah, like thank you, Weapon. So by the time I'm done talking to everybody else, including myself, there were 10 of us who felt like they had something reportable. So I found out that he was going to call HR. That's amazing. Brebs. Oh, that's so good. So I find out he's going to call HR to see if he can deny someone's unpaid time off request. Um, and I knew there was a potential that was going to happen on Tuesday or Wednesday. So we were all going to get together as a group and make the call and make one big mass report. And our HR only works Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. They'll take reports up to 6 p.m. Um, so, but I has pizza on the right side. Ooh, pizza. Um, so I took and I made my notes. They asked me for like I knew HR was going to ask for specific times and days and all this stuff. And I said fuck it. And on Monday, well, there's a new guy in the learning room doing his e-learnings so that he can come get trained by me. And my other trainee who's almost done with his training, he got stranded in DC, so he did not make it into work. So all of this happens and I say, you know what? Now's the time. If someone's mad at me for making the report, I'll deal with it. I spent an hour on the phone with HR making my report. A bunch of the leaders in the store knew this report was coming because I talked to them, because some of them had grievances that they wanted reported anonymously. So I make the report and this has had me so stressed out and so emotionally exhausted that I almost threw away 18 plus years of sobriety the other night. I almost relapsed. I didn't. I didn't. I, yep. I told the fella, and he immediately just like dropped everything. And we hung out and like just spent some time together. He made sure I was okay. And that was Saturday because things hit a breaking point for me on Saturday. That's when I saw the employees who were forced to return their uniforms, um, give their uniform shirts back, and then uh, one of my coworkers, he was in a place he wasn't supposed to be, but also part of his job is prospecting customers. He was in a different department, and the GM yelled at him, berated him, all on the sales floor, swore at him on the sales floor. I hope that's not coming through to you guys. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I did. I absolutely reported that. Do you guys have a staticky sound, or is it just on my side? I hope it's just my side. I hear it every once in a while. Okay. Think just your side. Okay. Let me see if I... There we go. Hey, there we go. Um... It doesn't always autofocus on my face. It's also partly because of the hat. So we'll just do this. So like I hit a breaking point on Saturday. And that's when I realized the depth and the breadth of everything going on. So in the end, and Sunday was just a day of me hyping myself up, gathering myself together, knowing what I had to do, getting my paperwork, my documentation, getting my everything ready so that Monday I could report it. I spent an hour making my report on Monday. Hear nothing on Tuesday, which is fine. They warned me it could take 3 to 5 days for it to be assigned to someone. But given everything I reported yesterday while the fella and I were sitting in Obsession, the investigator called me. By the time we got out of the movie, she was already off for the day. So when I woke up today, I called her back. We were on the phone for 35 minutes. This is also the same leader that I gave the benefit of the doubt to try and fix an interpersonal issue between me and an employee. And it was effective. But he basically begged me to not call HR on this employee, which violates policy. Now, they're not latching on to that, which is fine. I don't need them to. Yeah. because I was trying not to. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to give this guy the benefit of the doubt. This was back in March. We're in June, and his behavior has only gotten worse. And I've got more details and more info that are not my information to tell. Everything that I've said today has either happened to me, I've witnessed, or people have told me directly with evidence and proof. So, yeah. I hope so too. Because rumor is he used to work at corporate as a trainer and certification guy for like selling and stuff. He it sounds like he was told find a spot in a store or get out. And other very qualified candidates were told not to apply for the GM position at my location because they already had someone for it. One of the things he tried to compare our lives about. Yeah. Yep. Typically they've played the politics well enough that they do that. Sometimes it works out and it's the best for everybody. Most of the time it doesn't. And it wasn't because his position got eliminated, because that I understand. That happens. It's happened in my company quite a lot. So um the the info that I kind of heard was that he had to find another job or leave the company, and they just happened to get him. BT Dubs and ads about to start. But he uh they'd given him the role basically, and then he uh he pulls this shit. So we will see what happens. So yeah, that's what's been weighing on Ginge for the last couple of weeks. Don't know if y'all noticed, but that's yeah. I'm like, because I'll put up with bullshit. I'll put up with shit way longer than I need to. And then as soon as it starts impacting what's been going on, the fuck did you play Supermarket Together Sunday? Let's just say there was no way I was getting fully to Mars, but I was elevated. And I knew that yeah, it was the brooms. It was beating the shit out of thieves and occasionally taking out your knees. But yeah. So that's what's been going on. Um, money is still a little tight. Distraction, destruction, more. Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. Um, so thanks to the wonderful Noodle Breben, I have House Flipper 1, and I think I have House Flipper 2. So instead of wallowing in my own suffering, y'all are gonna hang out with me while I do photography game prep. Do I have this? There's nothing in this folder. Hello? No vidges. Did I clear this card? I did. I cleared the card. I feel like I'm missing a baseball game. Okay. Sorry for the weird sound right near your ear holes. I've got my memory card. We're gonna check Lightroom. Also, we're testing the capture card. Seems to be working fine. Lightroom. So threaten it with a bat. I think I know where Scarlett's mind is right now. I'm in murder mode. That's why I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Whoa. What? No. Go away. Fuck your cookies. Oh. Okay. So, the Omaha Storm Chasers is who we are playing today. It was supposed to be Stand Up to Cancer night. I really hope they didn't decide to change nights because that's that night is very important. I specifically requested today off for Stand Up to Cancer night. But they may not do it because we have a double header. Now I will be at these two games in July. They are the Ghostly Gangsters night. I'm real excited about that. Interesting. Um, hmm. uh, Royals trade for right-handed pitcher Randy Dobnak from the Mariners. The Royals acquire Randy Dobnak. So Randy was on the Saints. That the fella really loved. Mobility clause. Ah. To trade him or give him a roster spot themselves. Showing in Tacoma. That's not bad. Wow. So Randy is now on the Royals. The Storm Chasers. That's the team we're photographing. If Randy, oh my God, I need details. I need details because that's gonna be so sick. Um, let's see. Oh, I don't have the info. That's okay. That's sick though, that Randy will be back. Like that Randy will be on the Storm Chasers. Um, but yeah, we've got some big ball. I'm excited. Man, if I felt like going to Omaha. Uh, but yeah. Okay. So this I want to look and see if I have enough Storm Chasers photos edited to make a post. I feel like I already posted these. See, this is the photo that we had some contention with. People, Scarlett specifically liked it in color. Culpepper is on the IL. Oh yeah, this was the day game with the kids and they were being a pain in the ass. I mean, I have enough for a post. I could throw a post together. Um, was the last baseball game I went to the Storm Chasers game? Because I didn't go the week of training. They were away last week. There we go. And then they were at Louisville. So yeah, the last time I've been to a game was the Omaha. Yeah. Let's see. Oh. I love that. You guys couldn't see anything that I was just doing. Well, hello, mouse. Will you work? There we go. There we go. Oh. But yeah, I have enough images I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last season, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah. 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 He knew he got it in. Mm. Dinkelman and Madonna yapping. Mr. Culpepe, he's got a left hip sprain. Let's see. Recent edits. Because I did edit some photos recently. Yeah, he sprained his hip. Okay. So I edited this photo. Do y'all remember me talking about the player that lunged at me and was being a fucking weirdo on the Clippers? Do y'all remember that? Okay. So there's a dude on the Columbus Clippers that just like last season, he fucking lunged at me for taking his picture. He kept being weird. He got into a different photographer's like bag and was fucking around with stuff and being a giant weirdo. But he like hates that his picture is getting taken. He hates it. Other photographers and other teams have said that he's a crash out. So I've been trying to get this national anthem like picture for so long. And it would have been perfect except for this fucking guy right here standing out of the line so that like he's in front of everybody. So this would have been perfect had he not been in the way. This is the motherfucker who lunged at me. The only negative experience I've ever had with a player, and it was him. Uh, and no, I've done even better. I He's in there. He's full. You can see him. But I am gonna blur his ass. So bring in my focus range. And we're gonna so you can still tell who it is. But you can't, he's not the focus intent of the picture. Because I'm petty as fuck. Just a little extra lens blur. Um, and I've got pictures of him striking out. I did edit this one recently, and I really fucking like this one. Do I have lens correction on? Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if I can. Um, Holy shit. That worked really well. I mean, you can kind of see the blur when you zoom in on it, but honestly, just kind of looking at it, you wouldn't know. Original. Yeah. Yeah. You right, Scar. You right. But yeah, I haven't. Oh my God. Is this all of the edits I've ever made? Oh my God, it is. That's crazy. Hmm. Oh yeah, the magician. Gosh, where I these were live. I edited these. This was a live performance. It's a blacklight show. And I knew all the perfect beats to hit because I had worked for this magician a full summer. Yeah. Mm. Hey, baby.
Having some a little bit.
Mm.
What I love. Uh, still getting the advantage of the better prescription though, but I can definitely tell. I'm getting a little bit cross-eyed, but
Mm.
maybe it'll get better as the day goes.
Okay.
So I had to call again, request the shit. Best case scenario though is that the one on Tamarind got me 20s right now. So I have something I can get today.
Yeah.
I hope that in an hour we can figure out the other ones.
Yeah.
Putting a lot of faith in fucking idiots.
Yeah.
So,
Mm.
that's all.
Okay. Don't close it all the way, please. Thank you. Oh. But yeah, let's look at the storm chasers and pick out. Well, let's pull up my Instagram and see if I posted. Mm, Gotta see if I remember my Instagram password. Hmm. Lurking, I'm around. Hi, Tyre. So let's go back to this. Interesting. Let's go to my profile. No, I haven't made. Oh, I'm a dork. That's not how Instagram works. It was the Clippers. I have not posted. I liked my own photo. Okay. My Instagram is so lacking. I need to post on it more. But if y'all want to follow me, that's how you find me. So let's pick out. So let's do. Wait, I should download these to my phone. Very slow. I'm not gonna grab. I'm not gonna grab this one or this one. How many pictures do we have in this? Whoa. I forgot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I have 17 here. Golly. So we need to pare it down a little bit. Gotta let the edits update to my phone. Load in, would you? Oh, okay. Whatever. All right, so I'm gonna grab. I have 10 selected. And then I'm gonna put the border on them, and then I'm gonna upload them to my Instagram. So the fella and I were talking. I really like this border that I have, the gray with the white text. And then if I use like the camera company logo versus the white. I think with my type of photos, the white I don't think works as well than the gray, the way I edit and stuff. God, I love this picture. Haven't seen Jenkins in a minute. Let's see. Do camera mark. Yeah, this is Flowbots. Can you? Okay. Question for everybody. Is my camera too small? And also, does that also mean that the Spotify thing is too small? Thoughts? No, looks good. Okay. Horizontal. There we go. Because your focus is on the photo editing. Okay. I just worry that, like, the Spotify thing is too small and, like, stuff like that. Beautiful. Those all framed really well. Why is all of my shit signed out? Together tomorrow. Yee. My dreams, my pipe dream. Together tomorrow. Maybe this time. Huh. Dream. Oh my golly. This is a fucking nightmare. There we go. Shit. Mm, All right. I guess I can show this back to you guys. I'm gonna have to sign into everything on my laptop again, which is kind of a pain in the dick. Together tomorrow. I put that in the wrong folder. No, I didn't. Look in my pipe dream. Tomorrow. I haven't uploaded to Instagram from a laptop in a minute. Together tomorrow. Together tomorrow. Perfect. Ah, beautiful. Breathtaking. They all uploaded sick. Wait, can I? Oh. Download. There's an easier way to do that, I'm sure. I'm just lazy. Oh yeah. Uh Kipper fucking climbed into the bathtub while I was peeing yesterday. I was like, what are you doing, baby girl? So, reposted from her Instagram account. Switchblade on the edge of your wrist. Can I just extract all? Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. She's so baby. She is so baby. I want to pet her. She is a big scared baby, but she's adorable. Yeah. Mm. I love this picture because you can see the bat flexing from the speed. All right, crop is set right. We ain't using none of your fucking filters. Mm. Doubt that's gonna be it. St. Paul Saints. Mm. No, not Madonna. Mud. Mud. Does Dinkelman? Oh. No, mud. Uh, I want Dinkelman. Nope. That was just a random person with the last name Dinkelman. Brian Dinkelman. Memories, I'll never let you go, let you go. Where's Dinkelman? Am I blonde? Joshua Wheel, Lee Adams, Andrew Crowley. I know these people. Hello? Play with me. Hey, babe. Mm. Brian Dinkelman. Oh, he doesn't have an Instagram. I guess I should give context. Yeah, that was Ghost. Mm. CHS Field. I should start writing alt text for my pictures, but Mhm. All right. I posted. I'm posting. I made a post. I need to figure out how to get my fucking Instagram to let me schedule posts. Because I would have scheduled that for later, but Hmm. What? Bro. Mm. It is, yes, this is true. Mariana Cross is not the best one, but it is catchy. Dude, do I have to post these from my phone and redo all of that? Um, that was my very first song, um, by Ghost. Yes. Um, and that I fell in love with that music video. Dance. Um, yeah. Because that was the first time Tobias really showed his face, too. Man. Tyre, I love you. You crack me up. I appreciate you. Oh. Mmm. Who the fuck is that? Mm. Nah, I'm based out of Minnesota. They don't care about that. Yeah. Has to keep having to call ghosts. Yas. That's so my Benjamin. Mm, mm. I believe. Oh, this one is a hybrid. Okay, that makes sense. I picked up the hybrid because I didn't want to just be like fucking zonked all the time, but still be functionale. Uh, and I like my Benjamin. I bought it a while ago. Wow. Wake up. Where's my little makeup? I just got some video, but I just got my son. Put your little kids up on the table. Here you go, create it on the table. What a joke. Bro, this Instagram post is taking 50 million years. I don't think you just boy. Yeah, Instagram. For the love of gob. For the love of Jube. You know what? When you say wake up, yeah. I need you guys to see just a little bit. I'm uploading more pictures to that drive file. Fuck. Look at my baby. Look at my baby. Hi, Ree. Yeah, she fucking. I'm just trying to take a piss. And she fucking climbed in the bathtub. And I was trying to, like, coax her out of the, like, how are you, Ree? Trying to coax her out of the bathroom. And then today, this was today. I'm like, bitch, I'm trying to pee. Can I fucking help you? Hello? Ma'am. She's fucking ridiculous. Oh my god, it's so pokey. Oh no. That's fantastic, Scarlett. I've been busy. Had a lot going on. Doing just a lot of different shit. Just a lot of shit. But we out here doing our best. Having fun as much as we can. I think it's actually posting this time because it's taking 50 million views. Yeah, see? Ha. That is not AI.
Stop AIing my cat.
I did not AI your cat. She fucking sat on the edge of the tub again today while I was taking a piss. I was like, Tipper, no, she won't leave me alone while I pee. What? God. New post. I finally posted. I know. Oh my god. So we have made a post. We have Danza Sings. Fucking grin. You finished loading? Thank you. Fucking goofy asses. Oh yeah. Give me 2 secs, chat. Fella plans. And I made a hot pot. So, because the fella and I have some errands to run before the game. We're gonna let my hot pocket cool so it's not nearly as a steamy hot pocket. Just comfortable. Water. Is that a threat or a promise? Oh, baby. Oh, shit. Oh. Hell yeah. Oh. Actually, you know what? I did not mean to close Lightroom. Gotta pick out some desktop wallpapers, chat. Wait. I'm buying it all up in outer space. see. Go and send your mind on the wire. Fuck. Which face? This one? This one. This one. And then there's this guy. Let's see. Bands. I wish. I took a lot of these vertically. Custom setting. So I'm going to export to this folder. I'm making some new desktop wallpapers. Nope, not what I wanted to do just yet. Yeah, none of those jump out. Edited, yes. God, I haven't looked at these in a minute. Ain't no way. That is the edit. Gross. Ooh, I fuck with that one. A lot of vertical, not a lot of horizontal. Dramatic force. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why was I sleeping on this? Okay. Attacked by Badgers release. Let's see what we've got from Alice. There's a lot going on in this picture, but I love it. Could you get the belly dancers? You've got the band on stage. You've got the lines. And this venue no longer exists in this current capacity. Yeah, I didn't really get anything from her. I got some sick shots out of this band. Because they went heavy on the lights. This one. No. This one is the better of the two. In the horror show, they gave me some really good shit. Mm. 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 Yeah. Mm. Mm. Update the AI settings. Mm. Okay. Archers. Edited. Yes. Mm. 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 This moment was so cute. Mm. Yeah. Mm. And then this one as well. Mm. Mm. No, this one has lens blur on it. That's why. I was like, why does that look like that? Lens blur. Mm. I'll export that as well. There's a very specific photo in this that two specific photos I really want. Mm. That one. Let's see. Mm. And that one. Mm. Yeah. So discrepancies. Yeah, none of those jumped out. But Etched in Embers had some good stuff. Mm. Got that flat. That flat edit looks so good. This was so early on me doing photography too, and just starting to like get into it. And I was just trying shit. I hadn't really gotten too much of a style. I was also just trying shit out. This venue was also just really hard to photograph. Let's see. Etched the numbers again. Russ playing guitar, which is so weird. Yeah. Let's see. Small Town Titans. Bro looks like he's at a like 80s rock. I feel like this needs a re-edit. No. Can I just remove this? Mm. No, none of this is gonna work. Let me go back to this mask. I'm back with more water. Hell yeah. Hydration, baby. Water important? Yes, I'm bringing lots of water to the bibble game. Mm. I'm just masking this to shit, but I don't really care. Mm, duplicate and invert. It almost does what I want. Now if I can pump his clarity. Did I just overdo it? Did I just over edit this? Oh, capture card just stopped. I love that. Mm. Please hold. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So there's the edit. There's the original. I feel like I over edited this picture, but also I think it looks so much better. This light is a little dark compared to this light. I might try to. I might bring the exposure back up just a touch. I try to make it match intensity a little more. What do we think? Did I do too much or did it make it better? Original is the blue. And that's the edit. Because I like this picture. I want it on my slideshow, but not if I've over edited it. No, I don't think so. Let me see. Yeah, what if I do... What if I do... Then it looks a lot better, and then it looks like just the natural haloing of the light. Because there's this light colored wall beside it. I wonder if I do... happy medium? No. Stop overcomplicating it. It looks fine. Just fucking export the picture. Okay. Sorry, I had to tell myself to just fucking do it. I get so fucking up my own ass about this stuff. I was talking about harassing my spouse. Mm-hmm. I look at these photos and I I like some of them are really good, but then I'm like, bro, I'm so not a good photographer. The gremlins are being mean today. I know. I know. It's the bird gremlins. I will shake you. Does that mean you'll come see me? Does that mean we get to meet? Because if that's what it takes. uh, girl trust. Girl trust. Noah. Get by. Could you imagine the nonsense you, Jackie? Oh, girl trust. It would be unbridled, thirsty chaos. And I'd be all fucking for it. Mud. I would be all for it. That would make me unbelievably happy. My baby girl's belly. Took a private hand. Ooh, let's export that. That's actually kind of good. That's actually kind of good. No. Moises fucking cracking me up. I would have so much fun. Y'all could not like that would be so fun. It's been over a year since I've seen Jackie and Mike and our body. God, I took some heat this game. Yeah, I took some good shit. Get fun. Mr. Raya. Will Holland. I miss him. Hey, look. That looks like a photo we edited earlier. Evan. Oh, we're gonna see him tonight. We're gonna hang out with a homie. All right. Mud hens. Oh yeah. Just having to take a really good picture of that cop right before he retired. The son was a paid actor in that moment. My first interaction with Chef happened after I took that picture. Fun fact, Nerd, this character here, that is his baby girl and his son. Oh, you mean this one? Yeah. Look at all that fire. But I wondered why Nerd just kept holding this random baby, and I found out from Nerdette that that's their children. Yeah. No, cops were heavy presence at this game, and the fire department. I don't know why. Ooh. Well, they hot? I know. I know, golly. And that cop walked up to me after that game and or like after I took those pictures and was like, "Do you mind sending those to me?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." For his retirement. That's already in my, these are already in my folder. Hello? Thunderbird. And I can come down. Oh, I don't know who hit that. Through my boy. My boy. He was playing in Japan last I knew. And the Rail Ratters. Oh yeah, this game started with a bit of a rain delay. Oh, when they were wearing those fuck ass Harry Potter jerseys. Jazz. Fucking bubblegum. There's Walner. Ooh. Yeah. Royce. Eddie. Jazz. Adams. TC Bear. As the fellow would say, Daddy. And again he would go, Daddy. Buxton. He is the player that everybody like. He's been offered trades and stuff, and he's declined every time. He loves the cities. All right. No, fuck off. I believe the fella and I will be leaving soon. Oh. Still here, but in my afternoon meeting. Can't hear. That should get my point across. Oh. Let's see. The shark. Ben Ross. Yeah, okay. Chat B.O.T. He's such a baby. The whole picture that made me want to go through and do this. Damn. Fedco got called up. Hmm. Oof. Hmm. Mm. I love that picture. Love that picture. Let's see. The Iron Pigs. Fucking Noah. Mm. Fucking Noah's goofy ass. Boys being boys. Mm. 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 Fucking empty seats is depressing. Mm. Oh yeah, we know this game. Mm. God, I love that picture. You know, I don't have any of my photos printed. Uh, but looking through some of these, I kind of want to get some printed. It's a big kinda. Some of them you should, some of them also look sick as prints, just saying. Yeah. I love this photo. I love it so much. I just have a hard time with the self-confidence enough to be like, nope, this is worth printing. The fella, he's just like, yeah, no, this is a print. This one's worth printing. And I'm like, I don't know. Tell your therapist. Yeah, I actually haven't talked to my therapist in quite a while just because I was very close to running out of free sessions and I've been doing okay. Mm. Yeah, the eyeball race cracks me the fuck up every damn time. I'm asking it to do a lot all at once. Um, but yeah, oof, oof, oof. The culture around baseball is so interesting to see what you capture because I don't know anything. So baseball is the Saints do it different than any other experience I have with baseball. Uh, because the Saints have an interesting history. They were not always a AAA team for for the Twins. Yeah, so 19th century origins. First pro teams in St. Paul included the Apostles, which were briefly in the minor league Union Association. Relocated the Sioux City Saints to St. Paul, creating a team that played in Lexington Park before moving to Chicago and becoming the White Sox. They were a minor league team from 1901 to the 60s. However, the team relocated to Omaha in 1961 after the Minnesota Twins arrived in the cities. The fun is good philosophy. The modern Saints brought professional baseball back to St. Paul by focusing on bizarre in-game promotions, a live ball pig delivering baseballs to the umpire, and an accessible, entertaining fan experience. Pop culture and milestones. The team became a haven for players looking for a second chance or making historic headlines. In 1996, Darryl Strawberry briefly played for the Saints and dominated before returning to the MLB. In 1997, Ela Borders pitched for the team, making history as one of the first women to play in men's professional baseball. So after 2020, they moved to CHS. In 2021, the team officially joined the minor league organization, becoming a AAA International League affiliate of the nearby Twins. Bill Murray used to own the Saints. And then he and along with his partner sold the team to Diamond Baseball Holdings, officially ending their more than 30-year ownership tenure. Diamond Baseball Holdings. I mean, I just saw Saints stuff there. It seems like Diamond Baseball Holdings does a lot in the way of like fun stuff at multiple levels. But the thing with the Saints is it's not just before St. Paul was St. Paul, it was known as Pig's Eye Landing. The Saints, an independent team before affiliating with the Twins prior to the 2021 season, knew from the start that they wanted to honor this local history by having a ball pig. So like I'm very so they own a bunch of, it looks like AA and AAA. Omaha Storm Chasers, the Saints, Springfield, the Rail Riders. So they're all owners of like AA, AAA teams. But the Saints, they have you know, the kids club, um, yeah. So ushertainers. Yeah. Yes. Like this is a team that, and like the fact that players have like taken time out of their way to, you know, like smile, say hi, ask for Instagrams, like that kind of stuff has made it just amazing. All of these entertainers are part of the Ushertainment team. They are there to make the game more fun, exciting, lively. It does such a unique, it creates such a unique experience. Because, like, when I went to the Cubs game, like, cool. Let me just pull up this. No, that was not what I fucking wanted. I wanted this picture. So while there's a ton of seats and there's suites back here, um, the back panels are all advertisements. You've got downtown Des Moines, you know, East Village stuff. You can locate where you're at. But most of their entertainment that they do in between innings is stuff on a video board. Whereas the Saints, they go on the field. Uh like coach and chef will go down on the field. Nerdette, say go, like they go down on the field. They have a good time. Wooly is such a fucking great dude. I love Wooly. You can sign up to do the activities on the field, the tire race, the cub chuck, all of these different things. You and your kids can sign up, and then you can take pictures with the ushertainers. You get swag, you get goodies, you get that fun experience. And every other baseball game I've been to, every other place, it's just, it's not the same. I'm not saying it's not fun, but it's just not the same. Fucking team is this? Oh, Winston-Salem Dash. So yeah, even high A. Yeah, isotopes. Altoona Curve. Yeah. Lansing Lug Nuts. So yeah, I mean, it just. Um, oh, this was all for the MILB. Mm, yeah. Yeah. This is a multi-year partnership with Fan Compass. 41 clubs. Here and now. They haven't updated their website in a while. But yeah, like all this stuff, like the mascots, the activities, the fireworks, all that stuff happens because of companies like this. Um wait, no, give me back on my Instagram from the black boy. That's everything. I want Sego. Not, yeah, I spelled his name wrong. Yeah, doing his karaoke. Maybe it's on the Usher Tainers page.
Okay. We go pick up the 20s. Feet's getting dragged. What's new? I will just hope that it's ready tomorrow because I don't have to fucking Uber to the goddamn. It's gonna cost me another $30. But we're gonna go pick up the 20s.
Okay.
I can live off the 20s for the rest of the day. It's taking the 20s early in the morning. So I took it 5 this morning. It was not. Yeah. Hopefully I get a text while we're at the game, like it's ready or whatever. It's like, okay, so it's ready to go tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start getting ready.
Okay. All I have, or so we're gonna go to Cub and then come back home and get on the bus. Cool. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to unmute the audio. St. Paul Sago hockey goalie bit with fireworks from 2007. Thanks again to Neil at CTN. Wonder who the PA announcer was then. This is Sago, 19 years ago, being a hockey goalie. And then motherfucking fireworks.
Thank you.
This is
Karaoke thing.
Scarlett was talking. Okay, fine. Like fireworks off the pads. Sego just but it's shit like that why Sego is a mainstay. Like this was a cut of ads for the Saints. Like they've always done this kind of stuff. So when they sold the team to DBH Holdings, they kept so much of this fun. They did. They kept so much of this fun. And like the tennis ball toss is still a thing. You pay to get tennis balls and you toss them into a bucket and then like a bunch of money goes to charity. But this is so much of this shit is still stuff that happens. And it's just it's so cool to see. I haven't watched this in a minute. Damn. We still see the sumo a little bit. There was Bill Murray. Bill Murray still comes to games. There's a tire race. Madonna's always been the queen. I just saw Madonna out of costume. She's been doing this a long time. But yeah, Bill Murray was being one of the owners. The fun that was injected has stayed. He'll still show up to games every now and then. But yeah, 96th marathon. Sego has run 4 marathons since this. But this is current Saints activity now. Sego holding a GoPro like a microphone. Oh. But like, it's stuff like this that I love. I love about the Saints. Mm. Playing a henchman for Lower Town Terror. 1920 St. Paul gangster era theme Halloween show at CHS Field started last weekend. Like, I love Sego. All of his medals. Sego is just he's the GOAT. But like, it's stuff like that, reasons why I go back and why I love it so much. Oh, we have 97 new wallpapers? Oh shit, bro. Let's see what wallpaper we got. What is it? Next desktop background. Hello? Next. We've already seen that one. We already see him. I know him. Is it not random? Oh, it is. Thunderbird. Oh, it's not. Oh. Wait. Display settings. Nip, 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 nip. Choose your desktop background. That's what I wanted. Every 10 minutes. Update. Thank you. Next picture. Next picture. Next picture. Give me a new one. Give me a new one. Give me a new one. Lame. Lame. I'll play with that later. Anyway, either way. Let me turn tunes back on. We've been sitting in silence. Y'all have been hearing all of the sounds of my face. Oh, I gotta plug my fucking mouse back in. I have to get ready to go because the fella and I have some errands to run before ball. Thank you. I appreciate it. And also, thank you guys for being here. And thank you for listening to me rant about the dumb shit going on at work and all of the stress and the weight that's been putting on me. I really, 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 really appreciate y'all. By the way, you know where my DMs are if you need to say anything. Thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't know what what your situation was like, and I just have a hard time reaching out sometimes. I'm too much of a Capricorn. I gotta do everything by myself. But we're gonna go raid our boy Lou, who literally who literally just started stream. And he's gonna be playing Deebs, so get your drops on. Yeah. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Depends on what time I get home, but yeah, I try. I do my best. It's gonna be a double header, so even if it's just a hang, don't have to play. Thank you, Scar. I love you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. We're gonna go raid Lou and have a good time there. Guys, I love your faces. Right off your face holders. I want y'all to remember, please be good to yourselves. Okay? Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. I will see y'all Sunday. All right. With that, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.